Okay, let's see. Audio is good. I want to switch to this. Yeah, there we go. Everything looks okay there. Just move this a little bit there. Okay, audio is good. Yeah. Just maybe a little bit there. Okay. That looks good. This is going to be much cleaner once I move the, the things to the new monitor. I mean, the new desk that I bought, which is a standing desk. We're going to be able to build like standing. And I have more room. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to place this CPU. If it's hanging from inside on the side, but you'll see. Most likely is next Wednesday, Saturday. Hey, Lord Guardian, how are you? Hello, Pongo. Hello, Greg. So yeah, continuing with the schedule for this weekend, we're now assembling the LEGO K-2SO Security Droid, otherwise known as, I believe, K-2SO. This guy, you see? I'm thinking it's going to take us about 2 sessions. So, and we have, as usual, we have the instructions, we're ready. So let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Open all of this. Okay, box empty. Just gonna leave it back here. There, So it kind of hangs in the back. Okay, look at this. We got decals, of course. We got some decals, and we got the usual booklet. We're going to do eventually like a comic book strip. I'm gonna take the comic books that I have like back there. We're gonna check some out, and we're gonna check all of the booklets that I have from all of these Lego builds, because I have a bunch of these. For now, we're just leaving there. And the decals we're gonna leave inside the booklet, so they don't get lost. Okay, so we have 1, 3, 2, 8, 4, 7, 6, and 1. Yeah, it's 4 bags. So we're going to be doing a comic book stream, exactly. So we're going to be doing 4 bags today, 4 bags next Saturday. So let's grab all of this. These ones, they go back in the box. Bring back the box. 5, number 8, number 6, and number 7. Okay, so these are the ones we will be using in today's stream. So let's start in order. Bag number 1. Yesterday was rainy here, with the fall starting. Finally some clouds, finally some rain. It was pretty cool. And now we're just gonna sit back, relax. For those of you, around the same time zone, this is a chill Saturday evening. Afternoon actually, it's 4 p.m. For time travelers such as Pongo, this is tomorrow. We have some temporal anomalies here now and then. No big deal. Forgot to open this one because obviously you get bags within bags because you cannot put all the bags in one place. Most likely because of logistical situations, you know. These are probably kept in a different warehouse. I also need to buy like replacement blades for this thing. This is the same one. Oh, sorry. Music. Come on, music. Play. And I want you to loop. Okay. There you go. This one is the same blade that I have always had since I bought this thing. So I guess we need to buy, sorry. We need to buy a replacement. I don't suppose there's anyone. Oh, look at this. There are replacements here. You see? I actually have like 5. Okay. Never mind that. We had replacements. That's a good thing. In a different reality, there will be a sassy zombie AI saying, "Oh my god, you embarrassing monster." Okay, nothing here, nothing there. Now we put this over here. And we just toss it aside. Okay. It is now time for a little bit of the inventory management. I gotta put this one down there. Okay. Like I said, when I switch to my new desk, we will have much better control. I'm going to be like putting the microphone between these 2 monitors. Okay, come on, don't go down like that. So it's going to be different. But yeah. So let's do a little bit of inventory management. Inventory management is one of the main reasons why people watch this channel, and it is an important step in every LEGO build. I'm looking over here to see the area where I have to work with. You see, in the meantime, we're just doing a little bit of inventory management. I've actually seen people that use like special, it's like a tray for assembling Legos, which has different containers for the small pieces and from the work area. Oh, look at this, the Lego tool, of course. This is sort of the big ones over here. Having a feeling this, like, what do you call this? Cyan? We're not going to be using them. I mean, we're going to be using them, but they're not going to be visible, is what I meant. And have a bunch of those over there. The orange ones as well. Not a lot of orange in the color scheme of this droid. And a bunch of these black ones. Let's just move them like over there. Couple of those and the rest here. Okay, and this is my work area. What is causing this shadow? Is it the microphone? Yeah, I think it's the microphone. I need to move it over there. And then I'm going to move that over there and point this over here. There. Is the audio okay? This thing operational? It should be. Okay, that's better. So, let's see. Step 1. Not a Lego set with color blocks. You never see them when finished. Yes. So, here it is. So, this one is differently formatted, you know? It's like almost a square. Look at this, they're excited about the new packaging. We're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. That's why you might find a mix of paper and plastic in our boxes. Oh, they're going to start shipping with paper packaging. They could have used biodegradable plastics. I'm not sure about this paper, but well, as long as the pieces, you know, are there, I think we're good. Okay, bag number 1. So we take this big one, and we take this one with that groove over there, and we install it here. So like I said, sit back, relax. Maybe you have me on the second monitor and you're playing 7 Days to Die on the primary one. It's just a chill stream. Okay, so we do that. Oh, look at this. Now we take this one's with the very light color that we will never see again. Okay, now we needed some gray ones. These grids, one flat 1x1 tile and one L-shaped. There it is. Oh no, we need 2 L shapes. Okay. So we take, and you know the weird thing? When I bought my microphone, I bought it like it goes over the desktop. And I was thinking, you know, those low profiles that some people use, they're crazy. But now that I have the desktops over here, it would actually make sense to have a low profile microphone, one that comes from under the monitors to here. Or, no, yeah, that's what it would make sense. I guess I could try to use this one, like clip over there going under, or maybe I need to just buy a new one. Who knows? It would be cool if you could transform this one into a low profile microphone, but I don't know, a mic arm, I guess, sorry. But I don't know. Okay, so back to the build. So we take that, we stick it there, we put the L shapes on the side, like so. And this one's there. If you remember yesterday, I said that after the 7 Days to Die stream, I was planning on recording Resident Evil. I did not. I just went to sleep. I was very, very tired. So after the stream is done, I might eat something and then just get to work recording. Okay, so again, we have that. Good. And now a very colorful piece over there, which, judge on the colors, we're never going to see again as well. Okay, we need an orange, and we need this blue thing. We just stick it in there, and we take another orange one and we stick it there. This is probably going to be, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a joint of some sort. But no, they did not pay extra, so it did not happen. There. Step number 10. So we take 2 of this, we just slap them together there, and we put them together there. Now we take this one and a couple of red ones. We insert that over there. And we insert this one over here, and we insert it there. Okay? Like that. Now we keep building this, we add the yellow one, and we connect it. Gladys makes a sassy comment. Yes, like you sleepy monster or something. Okay, so let's just grab this one over there. Now we need these T-shapes. And we connect them there. And this yellow one, we put it there. And like I said, we're never going to see it again. And now this thing, we just slap it here. Okay, step 16, we keep adding some parts. Okay. So I'm gonna need one of those and another blue one. Just stick it there. Take the last one of this, stick it there. We're making the same thing but mirrored. Connect it there. Connect this one here. And where's the other one? There. You know, this morning I woke up kind of early because I went to bed pretty, early yesterday. So I finished watching the current available episodes of Invincible Season 2. So I'm caught up with the show right now. Pretty good. Now I need to wait for next Wednesday, I believe, for the next episode to be released. They did that, they started with like 6 episodes and then they're going to be releasing one each week. No, I'm sorry, 3 episodes. And they're going to be releasing one each week. So I already watched the 3 that we had. And I was reminded that I need to start watching Fallout Season 2. I had forgotten about that. They're both on Prime. So you see, we do the same thing. I'm thinking this is going to be the torso. So I might as well watch some Fallout. We already released the entire season. I pay for all of these streaming services, never use them, so might as well start using them a little bit. There. And now that was step 25. And now with step 26, we just lock this down here, you see, with these two, with this. But I don't think I've ever seen these pieces. There. This is the old Lego creed. You build things with small pieces, then you flimsily attach them to the big part, and then you lock it down. And now it's solid. Step 27. You see, we're going to be building this thing above step 27. So we take that. We take one of this. This is similar to the thing we made over here, you see? Actually, I think it's going to be this part, but here. We'll install that over there. And this one over here. Yeah, it's the same design, but it's going to be mirrored. Yeah, same thing, you see? I could have, if it is mirrored, but it is symmetrical, I could have just made both of them when I was making the first one. We need 2 of these L shapes. Well, yeah, you see, we take that. There. 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 And now we add this one and we put it there. This part is different. Most likely because this one are going to attach to this somehow. You see? Step 32 there. And step 33, we add a few more of these colored ones with these white ones over here. Okay, so we take these 2. We take these ones. We take those 2. All the pretty colors are going to be hidden when we do this. It's not just black and white there, you see? We make these 2. And now we slap them here. Same thing there. Yeah, and we put these ones, slab ones over here. And now we just insert it here. There. Yeah, pretty sure this is the torso. Now we take those arches, put them inside, then cover them up. Pretty elaborate construction for something that we will never, ever, ever see again. Ever. There, you see? And this is more likely is going to be covered up again. Oh, is this the base? Are we making the base of the figure? I'm thinking this is not the torso. I'm thinking this is a base. Okay. Now we need to make two of those things. We might, because you know, this looks like where you're going to be putting the figure. I'm thinking this is the base. Okay, let's just leave that one over there and start making these ones, which they already telling us that we need to make two. So that's good. This way we work in tandem. Those two. So I take this one and put that one there. Take this one, put that one there. Now we take one of those 3x2s, make it symmetrical. Like that. Now everyone always says it hurts the thread on the Lego block. Nobody thinks about the poor droid stuck there, standing on Lego forever. Yes, that is true. This is gonna hurt like crazy, these things over here. So F for whoever is going to be standing forever there. Okay, we have these two. And we have these two. Okay, so we connect that one over there. Connect that one over there. Connect this one over here. Connect this one over here. You see, like that. Now we need these ones. Put one there and there, and put one there and there. Yep, I'm pretty sure we're building the base for the figure. Interesting. Never, in all of the Legos we built, we never started with the base. We always started with the figure, and the base is the last thing we build. Okay, we need 3 of these ones that have like a weird thing on the side. And we need 3 more for that one. So now, hold that one there. There. And that one there. Just doing it swap, you know. We use the pieces from this one for that one. There. Now we have that one and this one. And we just lock things down like that. You see, we're making the same groove, that one, that we have on this groove. These two, those two, 1 and 1. So we take that, we lock things down with this, and we install these ones on the side. We take this one, lock things down, install these ones on the side. That's done. Step 45 was that. Oh, no, step 44. So step 45 is adding those plates. So we need one here, and we need these ones with the grill there. And those one with this grill there. So we take that and install the grills. There. It's nice and easy, you know? Nice and easy. Like that. This morning also I finished reading the fourth and last for so far compilation of Void Rivals from the Energon universe. It's pretty good. It runs parallel to the story of the Transformers Skybound series. Also going to get like a few mini-series of G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander and Scarlet and Duke, I think, that tie into that. It's pretty cool what they're doing. They're building this whole Energon universe, which is going to include Transformers, is going to include G.I. Joe, and it's going to include Mask. I don't know how many of you remember Mask. I actually used to have one of the toys of Mask. It was a bike. He transformed into like a flying thing. But I think I lost that one because I haven't seen it in years. It might still be there somehow, but I don't know. Okay, now we just slap this over here, as you can see. Yeah, this is the base. There. You see? This, absolutely useless. No point in this. Other than using surplus pieces. I'm going to leave this one over there because that's, extra. And that is bag number 1. Done. The base, you see? Just gonna leave it over there. Now we go to bag number 2. 1 foot, as you can see. 1 foot. I actually have one of these things for clipping the pegs in, like when assembling a figure. Actually, I'm going to leave this one over there. Okay. Bag number 2. Which is a foot. Always put the cap on. Don't want to just slam your hand into this. Then you're bleeding all over the place on stream, which is not a good thing. Okay, so small pieces, we're going to leave them here. Do some inventory management on the larger pieces. Helps getting faster to the pieces. These ones are going to be special. That's why I'm leaving them there. These ones are probably going to be easily recognizable. We have some parts of the knee, I'm guessing. So, what do we have here? Pack number 2. We start simple. We take this long one and we put one of these yellow square pegs there. Now we keep adding a bunch of stuff. This droid has very thin legs, you know, very elegant. Could be like a runway model or something like that. Very, very stylish. Okay, I need a strange part, this one. Has a hole there, and this like flap over here. It's kind of weird. Make a skeleton. We could make a skeleton. It's going to be like a charred skeleton. I mean, maybe a skeleton. Sorry. Maybe a skeleton. Okay, so now we need one of these. One. That one. We need that one, and we need this one. Okay. So now, sometimes it's really weird because they devote an entire page to showcasing one piece being added, and sometimes they just show you the finished product and they tell you figure it out. This is not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. You will have to catch up on Star Wars on one day. What are we missing for Star Wars? I'm missing all of the series except Kenobi. You know? Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you. But the main movies, I've watched them all. But yeah, I'm missing the series, with the exception of Kenobi. That's the only one I watch. All of the other series, including the originals like Clone Wars, Rebels, I have not watched any of those. Okay, we keep adding things to the leg. Very thin legs. Take that one. Take this one. So we take that, we insert it here. You can't really see because they're very, you know, dark pieces. There. When they shine, when you get the shining, that's how you see. But this is like when we were building the Darth Vader helmet. It was basically a sea of dark pieces. Okay, and now this, we connect there. There, you see? And we add that. There. And we keep adding things. I was reading some news that Microsoft is working to improve Windows 11. I've never had any problems with Windows 11, mostly because the PC, as you know, is a beast. But I think performance is not as good as it could be for other people, and they're going to be working on improving performance and reliability of the system, which I believe is a good idea. One of the things they're going to be doing is scaling back on the use of Copilot. You know, because their stinky ass AI assistant apparently uses a lot of resources and it's kind of buggy. Microslop, I believe is the name people, you know, youngsters these days are using for Microsoft. Microslop. And that kind of pisses off the people of Microsoft. And apparently, you know, they're not saying the thing that everybody knows, that they screwed up And now they need to scale back on the whole AI thing. Because even though as impressive as large language models are, and they're really impressive for certain applications, they're not intelligence. Look at that. And they sometimes make some stupid mistakes. And people, you know, trusting them blindly is just bananas. That's why we use a human base AI in the zombie research initiative. Remember that Gladys has a zombie brain core. So it is not technically an AI, if you ask me. It is more of a cybernetic, organic computer. But we just use the moniker AI. Okay, look at this. Hello, Benji. Or Binji Dashing. Look at this. The leg is taking shape, and this is where you install it in the base, you see? Trying to shove age verification into Linux at the moment. Not sure how that's supposed to work. Oh, damn. Okay, so what do we do here? We keep adding these things. Okay. What do we do here? There. The rollout of the age verification thing on Discord, it's been weird. I don't know exactly where they are right now. We added those. We keep adding things. Because they said that we're going to require ID. Then they said, no, we're not going to require ID. We're going to analyze your behavior. And we have like 95% accuracy in predicting your age. Stuff like that. So it's kind of weird what's going on. Okay, so we take this foot. We add this over here. We add this ramp thing there. And then we add this there. You see? This part. Step 63, we keep adding small pieces to the foot. So we take that one, and we take this one. We just plug it there, and we plug it here to form this part of the foot. You see? And now I need this one, and I need that one. I'm trying to just understand what I'm seeing here. The instructions, like I said, not always the most clear, particularly when they try to cover a lot of ground. But we added these two pieces, these two, see? Okay. And we are at the heel now. Step 65 and 66. So I take that one and I add it here. And then I take one of the long ones? No, it's not one of the long ones. It's this one, which is shorter. And we take this wedge thing. You're becoming a grumpy old man. You want your own internet back? I just say, you know what? Screw it. They already have my data. You want it all? Have it all. submit to the corporate overlords. You already have your data. Look at this. And now the foot goes there. So we take this, we take the foot, and we just jam it. There it is. 1 foot. Now we're gonna make the thighs. Okay, we're just gonna take the foot, we're gonna leave it there. F for that foot, exactly. Nemesis says, I'm pretty sure my data is completely useless. My data is like personal information, but they can't really do anything with that as well. Oh, crap. Okay, so we take this. We just slam that over there. We take one of these pieces, which if you ask me, looks like a revolver, you know, the chamber for the bullets in a revolver. And we just connect it there. No, we connect it here. There. We take that one. And we connect it. Oh, I connected it wrong, sorry. This has to be on this axis. Like that. This is the thigh. Step 70. Step 71, we take this long thing. We take, sorry, my ear hurts a little bit. Okay, that should be better. That one. And we need this red one. So we take this, just slam it there. Then we just jam this over here. And now, take that one, like that, and we just do this. You see? We're just gonna start sliding things here, I guess. Okay. So another one of those. Another one of those. Connect this over here. Connect that one over there. You see? And we're going to take that one and put it on the opposite side. So it does this. And now we take one of these wheels and we connect it to this side. That looks really complicated. Yeah. Why make something simple when we can make it extremely complicated? And this even, it's not even articulated, you see? It's locked down with that. We do the same thing on the other side, and then we put these plates. So that one there. Yeah, it's. We put that one over here, and this one over here. And this is either the hip or the knee. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe it could be the knee. This guy is pretty thick. Okay, 77 and 78, we keep adding things. I guess this is the knee. My ear hurts with this. For my next Lego stream, I'm probably going to be using like a different set of things that I have. They are not the ones that kept popping up. The ones that go over the you know, the ear. Of that one, we have this one. So we take that, we insert these red ones. Now we insert this barrel thing. And we insert this one in the center. There. There, you see? Pretty sure this one is the knee. Who knows? Okay, we're now making something over there, which I don't know what it is. So we take that, we take this, we just lock it here. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, place them here, and of course bright orange, which will never ever be seen in the history of the universe. Keep adding parts, and then we covered everything. Yeah. So 2 of those, and we need 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. So we need to make these parts. And we just put them on the ends of this section. One second. Sorry. You know, as I'm getting old, I need to crack my back and adjust my position. That's why I'm so excited about my new standing desk. Everything here will go up, and I'm going to be able to be standing doing this. It's going to be much more mobile. You know, we'll have a lot more freedom. And like I said, if everything goes well, I'm thinking the assembly and commissioning of the new desk. I mean, the desk is assembled, but we need to commission it considering the CPU and the monitors and the cable management. Would be next weekend. There. This part, we're probably going to just jam it. Oh, we're going to make like a coffin thing. Then we're going to jam it into this one. To this one, you see? Okay, so I need 2 of these yellow ones. Now we need 2 of those and 2 of those. And we install them on each side. Now we take, I guess it's this one, and these 2 the same ones? I guess they are. Rule number 1, cardio. Exactly. There, you see? Now we take these 4 ones and we put them on the sides. Like so. Like that, you see? It looks a little bit like a coffin. Okay, we keep adding parts. And yeah, this is the thigh. So I take one of those, one of this, and we take that. We install, let's just start from this one, which is the one that I can, that's not the one, this one. So that, this one, now this one. Now we take that, we take this, We connect the soft part there. And we connect this one there, I guess. We need to be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and half of the other one, as per the instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and half. You see? Like that. And now this, we take that, and we just jam it right there. And yeah, this was the knee, you see? This is the hip. That's the knee. And now we just jam it on top of the leg. Okay. You see, this is a very tall droid. In the end, I'm going to have to show it like this. Look at this leg. And the torso is going to be like there. Very tall droid. Now we're probably going to recreate this one, but in this one. You want a leg? There's a leg. Yeah, the second, bag number 3 is this part. Bag number 4 is most likely this part. There's the extra bits. Bag number 3. This will probably be very, like similar to what we've seen. And Jammy Pants, you got a leg up on things. Hey, Jammy Pants. There we go. Okay, same thing as before. We know the drill. Just clear up things a little bit so we can work. There we go. Okay, so first step, same thing that we did. We take that one, but now it's in the different direction, you see? We put the yellow one on the right, the other one was on the left. Everything is going to be mirrored. Yeah, you see? We start building like the thicker part on the left. We take that one. And we take this one. Install this under. And that one over there. Take one of the yellow ones. These, yellow parts, other than the fact that they're using like leftover store, like inventory. What do I need? A 3x1? Where do I get that one? They are visual controls. They allow you to visually identify the parts. It is not just that some guy in a warehouse is, asking for people to use the inventory. It's just that it allows you a bright, recognizable visual control. Oh, the weird part. This one? Yeah. So there is a method to the madness. But also they're using old inventory. But there is a method to the madness. Okay, so we take this one. We install that. We install this. We install that. Good. Step 96. Okay, step 97. We keep adding to the leg. So I got one of those, and I got one of this. I'm 74% complete in the Dune Ornithopter. The complexity is sublime. Oh, nice. Dune Ornithopter. Fancy. Very fancy. I've seen what that one is. It's like a big build. I am a fan of the Dune books, but not so much as to have like Legos, you know. I will agree that the Legos are pretty cool looking, but the Legos I have are mostly, you know, like Star Wars and Transformers. Sublime enough to walk away from it for a year or two. Yeah, sometimes the rage sets in, you know. And when the rage sets in, it's a good idea to just stop for a little bit. Otherwise, bad things happen. It's like when I was trying to assemble. I don't know if you remember when I was trying to assemble that metallic R2D2 thing. And it kept breaking because it was so badly designed. And then suddenly a Star Destroyer, you know, just jump out of hyperspace on top of it and just squashed it. That's what happened when the rage sets in. F for the metal art, yeah. But that was the rage. So sometimes it is important to know how to, you know, walk away from a project so the rage doesn't set in. Okay, so we take this. I did it the exact same motion to grab this piece when we were making this in the other leg. The exact same motion. Making the foot right now, you see? Same as before, but mirror. F, exactly. Okay, so we need to add this one? Yeah. We add it to the foot, like that. Now I have that one. This one. Sorry, I'm looking for one small piece that I'm not seeing. Where is this one? No, it's not this one. Has to be rounded. That one. Okay, so we take this like so. We install that thing there, this one over here, and that one over there. See? Like that. Okay, we keep adding things to the foot. So we take that over there. We add this one here. And that one over there. Oh, and now we need to do the thing here at in the foot. Like we need to have that one. This one. And that one. So we install that one there. This one here. And this one here. Like that. Step 106. We just take this one and we take that one and we do this part. In Spanish, you call this part the empeine of the foot. This one, you see? Oh no, the name in English. Maybe I know it, but I don't remember it. Who knows? That one. It's like the arch of the foot. We take that one. So these ones lock everything in this side. One. There. We put this on the heel and that one. Okay, so this one? Yeah. Take one there and lock things down. Take this one, take that one, and you put it in the back. Bridge of the foot, I think, says Pong. I'm thinking the same thing. And now we just slam it into the base and you hear an agony scream. Check this out. Like that, you see? So if someone stops on you where you have the empeine of the foot, yes. The empeine, you see? Because we call it the empeine and the empeine. That was a pun. It was a good pun. After pun. What bag number are you on? I'm on number 3. Number 3, step 110. The technical term is dorsum. That sounds like medical speak. It's a pun, a foot pun, an ugly pun. You see, that was from Starship Troopers. In Spanish, we call it the empeine. Dorsum. Never heard that one. Okay, we take this one and we take that one. Step 110. Connect that one. Oh, we need to make the same like with the revolver thing. You'll have to go eat beans. Beans are good. Beans are delicious and moist. I had, oh no, this I screwed up a little bit. Sorry, there. I had like cheese empanadas for lunch. And then I ate a little bit of, there were small cheese empanadas, like cocktails cheese empanadas. We bought a bunch a few months ago and they were on the freezer. And then I had some, chicken with potatoes. It was delicious and moist. Okay. So we just put the big ones now. So that one and this one. And we need this red one. Jeremy Pez says, happy day 2 of fall, cooler weather inbound. Yes. Yeah, we actually had rain yesterday. It was raining heavily until like, I don't know, 2 a.m. Today the sky is clear, but tomorrow we might have rain again, which suits me. Day has been far cooler than we had this past few months. So it's a good start to fall season. Okay, so step 115. I need that one. I need this one. Connect it over there. Place it on top, like so. How much does that set cost? I really don't know because it was a gift for my birthday. I think maybe like $80 or something like that. In the description of the video, there's actually a link to the LEGO store for this particular set. I always put it there thinking about people wanting to download the instructions, but it's actually a link to the LEGO store's page, so there should be like the cost. Sorry, screwed up a little bit here. That one goes over there, and this one goes over here. Cheap for a LEGO set, yeah. But I'm not sure. I think it was like $80, but I'm not sure. You need to check really in the store to see. Like, let me just check real quick. So K-2SO Lego, a banana and a plum, yeah. Let's see. $89.99 in the US, so $90. $90. Okay, so that one, we connected it. This one is good. We have Sunfire for the first time today. What is that? Sounds like a jewel. Okay, so I placed those. Step 118. We put it on the other side and then the covers. Okay. I don't know what the Sunfire is. Is it delicious and moist? Okay, we had two and then the other one. It's a plant you get by the sea. Oh, interesting. And you're getting the Lego Concorde. Nice. I only have one plane, and it's not a Lego. It's like a Lego Chinese knockoff of the SR-71 Blackbird. Very good quality though. Didn't have any problems with the assembly or the stickers. So pretty happy with that one. Bought it on Amazon actually. Yeah, and now we're gonna make the thigh. Yeah, the same thing that we just did. So grab that one, take this one, connect it there. Grab these four, slot them here like hard drives on a NAS. That plane's a fun build, says Greg. Yep. Okay, we keep adding those things and covering. Same thing that we just did in the other layer. Sunfire in Spanish is most commonly salicornia for mesh sapphire glass, or hinojo marino for rock sapphires. It's succulent, salty coasted plant. We go over here, call it cochayuyo, and it sucks. You know, like the algae that you find ashore, we call it cochayuyo. Some people eat it. My father used to love it, and for me it sucks. Maybe we can have an aircraft race when the oven torture is complete. Yeah. You also got a Lego set shipped to you by Lego for free. Oh, nice. So we got these two and these two. Okay, connect all of those. I don't really like things from the sea, you know? Too salty for my taste. I eat a few fish and that's it. Shellfish, bleh. Bleh. Like, can you imagine how hungry the first human to actually went ahead and ate a lobster must have been? Like, you see this creature who looks like a pissed off armored sea spider, a giant one at that, and you eat it. Mighty Cthulhu lives in the sea. Well, I don't eat Mighty Cthulhu either. My usual test to see if something is edible is fried catfish. No. I just eat maybe tuna, and that's it. I don't even like salmon. My test for seeing if something is something that I would eat is, imagine if you find a 10-meter version of the creature. Like, for instance, you see a 10-meter tall cow, you go, whoa, that's a big cow, but it's a cow, you know, you're not afraid of 10-meter cow. Now, imagine a 10-meter long lobster. That thing is one of those, you know, like monsters they had in stop motion animation in the 1950s or 60s. You run for the hills, you know? So that's the difference. You scale a cow to 10 meters tall, and it's just a big cow, and you go like, whoa, big cow. You scale a lobster to 10 meters long, and you run for the hills, and you shoot that thing from orbit. Consider the sequence of events that led to the consumption of the first cup of coffee. Well, if I see a grain of coffee 10 meters long, I would say, whoa, big grain of coffee. But I'm not going to run screaming for the hills. If I see a lobster 10 meters long, you know, bust out the rocket launcher. Because that thing's a monster. Like, are you following my reasoning, or am I just bananas? Some people say I'm just bananas. We have a restaurant called Huck's. It sells fried catfish. It really tastes like chicken. Oh, I don't think I've ever tasted catfish, but in general, I don't like the fish. It's too salty. Like tuna, I'm okay. I can eat tuna tortillas. I mostly eat tuna tortillas. Okay, we take this, and now we install these parts. Bananas for sure, says Bill. Yes. It is like the popular opinion. Not salty? Oh, nice. Okay, so we have this. You see a 10-meter long banana. If you see a 10-meter long banana, you're gonna go, whoa, 10-meter long banana. And then you start looking for like yogurt or something to make like a milkshake. You're running? If you see a 10-meter long banana, what is a 10-meter long banana going to do other than just lay there? If it's a banana in pajamas, that's different. A really long banana. Yeah, you go like, whoa, but long banana. That's it. But yeah, see a 10-meter long lobster, and you go, that is an armored abomination straight from hell. Okay, we take this, and I place this one over here. I need to be able to see 4.5, right? Yeah. Jamie Pan says, I bet Chilean seafood is wicked awesome, just as the leopard seals that go there for vacation. People who like it, they find it awesome. I don't. You're thinking King Kong isn't far away. Okay, well, that's also valid, you know. But then you call the Monarch organization. Do not resist, you're being rescued. And now we slap it over there, you see? So. There. Actually pretty cool. The base, completely unnecessarily complex. It took an entire bag. And this is another bag, and this one is another bag. Here you have the 3 bags. 1, 2, and 3. A 1 mile banana. A 1 mile banana would be an invaluable source of resources. Okay, now we go to bag number 4, which is apparently is the hips from what I'm seeing. Put over there. Have you seen Rogue One? Well, this is from Rogue One. This is the android from Rogue One. I assume that was Rogue One and not Rogue One. There you go. Because in Spanish, that could be a word, you know? Not in Spanish, but in Latin countries. I think I've heard roque in Brazil. Okay, 1 second. Damn. You know, this getting old and getting the getting everything. Damn it. Everything needs to just like pop in place. You know. Are you smart? Some people would say that. Other ones would say I am bananas, and I would say you can be smart and be bananas as at the same time. Then spell it. Spell what? Oh, look at this. What is this? It's like a screaming thing. Chile has the great things. Aliens, Easter Island, earthquakes, and good-looking cats. Yes. And also a monster. Exactly. Why do we have only one? Is this is going to be like the like a joint for the waste, you know? It is vacation worthy, yeah, when we don't have the monster earthquakes, yeah. There, and there. Okay, we're just gonna wing it, you know? This one does not require. You know, I thought it might be the hips, but the problem. Hey, Zipzak, the problem is that I only have one of this, so I'm thinking this is the waist. It cannot be the hips because I have one. If I had two, it could be the hips, but I have one. If you look at what we're building, it looks like the hips are made differently. This piece is on top. This one, you see? It's on top, and it's also screaming. There, you see? You bet Cthulhu is just chilling? I don't know. You just found a peanut in your potato chips. Weird. Okay, let's do this, people. Let's do this. So we take that and this, and we connect it there. We do that. We take the screaming part and we put it there. And we take two of those and we put it on the sides. You see? Look at that. Just something like that. And we put this there. Okay, we take that and this. And we take this and we take that. You see? Now we add connectors to the side and we keep adding things. Okay, so we need 4 of those. Looks like surprise little robot. Yeah, like what? Okay, we connect that one over here. Like that, you see? Are you weird? Some people would say I am kind of weird, yeah. Okay, so... yeah, probably, yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? We take that one. We take this one. And we connect that one over there. We connect this one over here. Food is food, and so are Legos. I would recommend do not consume Legos. Damage to soft internal tissue could be of concern and could land you in the ER really fast. I do not also recommend inserting them up the butt. Some people do that. It is kind of weird. Okay, I need 2 of these and I don't see the other one. Where's the other one? Not there. Okay, this is strange. Oh, there it is. Very yummy. Weird people tend to be fun people, says Greg. Yeah. Are those bits hinge or fixed? No, these are hinge. And they're at some point probably going to be locked in place, you know? With like some shenanigan like this or something like that. Okay, so we connect that one and we connect this one on the same. We'll need that, what's his name, to remove the contraband. Oh yeah, that solo guy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I do not recommend you consuming Legos. Otherwise, you're going to end in the ER with financial cost, a substantial financial cost associated to that transaction. There. Zipzak says, as a Dane, we make Legos. I played with Legos almost all my life. Latest with my daughter, even after she grew up. Lego has no age, of course. This is what we are building Legos. We like the Legos. And the next Lego we're going to be building, which will be in May, is going to be the Sunwave Lego. We already built the Optimus Prime, the Bumblebee, and the Sunwave will be in May. Okay, we put this over here. And then we take that one, this one. We put both there. And this is going to provide us with the angle for the... for this. This is the hip part, you see? This is going to provide the angle. Okay, now we take... There we go. We take that one and we take this one. A man went to the hospital with 2 plastic horses up his butt. Doctor said he is in a stable condition. And Zipzak was, when I was a kid 50 years ago, there was about 20-30 different blocks. Main ingredients was fantastic. Oh, interesting. So we take that, we connect this one over here, and we place it there. Good. And now we do that. Okay, so let's connect 1, 2. We take this one. We take that one and kind of a round ones, these two. There you go. So, oh, and we need 2 of these 3x1s. Okay. So I take a 3x1. We put 1 peg down here. We connect those over there. We are building nethers, people. The nethers of this android. Connect that one over there. Connect this one over here. Connect that one over there. And this thing we connect here. Do I need to look at it like that? Oh yeah, I need to look at it like that. And then we connect there, you see? And this piece over here gives you the angle. That's it. Nice and easy. We do the same thing on the other side. Okay. There. We take 2 of those. How do we connect another one? I need 1 more of this. In theory, it should be here. Because they all come from the same bag. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's just grab the other ones in the meantime. That one. We need 2 of these 3. Nothing there. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So, we connect that one, and we connect this one. Same thing we did before. Like these round ones. Connect that one, connect this one. Connect this small one and connect this big one there. And now we connect this there, and it gives us the angle of the rotation, you see? There. Oh, we're gonna start connecting stuff. Okay, so I need this one. I need the yellow one. I need something that thinks to be that one. I need 2 of these ones. I need 1, that one, and I need a gray one, this one. So we take this, we insert 1 connector to the side. We slip that one from below all the way up. We slip this one from below all the way up. We slip this one from below all the way up. Now we take the yellow one and do the same connection there. And we connect this one and connect it going down to that. Step 150. We connect that one from the side. There. See? And this guy is still screaming there, like, "Wah!" Now we take that one. Sorry. We take this one. Do we not take 1 second? Oh yeah, I skip a step. I need this black one. So connect from this side. Basically, we're going to replicate this, but from this side. There. Oh, Jesus Christ. There. Okay. Now we do the same with this. Like that. And then we connect this one. There. We replicated this. Now we take 2 of those. We connect one there. And one here. Making the hips over here, you see? Step 153. Take one of those. Take one of those. One of those. And connect it. Now we take that and we take this. Connect the yellow one and connect this one. And it fits. Visual mark, you see? Okay, so we add that one. This one, and then 2 of these ones. These are like pistons. Enjoy that one, enjoy this one. Connect that one over there. Connect this one over here. There. Good. And now we connect this one on top. This, hip area, pretty complex. A lot of small parts. Oh, we need a decal. We need to install the first decal. We need to install number 1, which is this one. Okay. I learned a trick. Check this out. There we go. With the tool. Decal applied. And we install it there. Yes. And now we take that one. We take this one. We take that one. So we connect that. We connect this one. And it goes, if we're looking at this thing like that, this one goes 1 second. It goes like this. Oh, like that. pretty convoluted way to make something like diagonal. Step 159, same thing on the other side. So we take that one. We take this one. And then we take that. So connect that over there. Connect this one looking at in this direction. And now we take that and we install it here. Okay. Step 160. A lot of things that come together. So I need these two. I need these two. And I need these two. They're going to lock things down on this side. So first, take that, take this, connect that one. Second, take that, take this, connect that one. And now looking from here, you connect that one and connect it to that as well. There and there. Same thing on this side. You take it there and you lock it in place here. All of that just to create this angle. Step 161. Again, big step. We need two of those, two of these wedges, four of these ones. We will probably use all of those. Two of the long wedges. A 3x1, 3x1, and one of these 5x1 and another 5x1. Just move all of them. And look at how they showed you. They say you just assemble this and then you just plug it. Okay. So, one by one. One by one, we will assemble you. Anybody who gets the reference gets points for knowing their craft. One by one, we will assemble you. There you go. Now we do it again. Do that. Connect this one. Connect that one. Connect this one. Okay. So if we're looking at things like this one connects over here. And this one connects over here. That, you see? Okay. That one goes there. We're operating on the nethers, you see? Now we take that one. And this one, still operating in the nethers. There. Like that. $64. We take those two and put them there. Very delicate word. Yeah, it is important to always be delicate when working in the nethers of a person. And this locks everything down here in the angle, you see? And still, it looks like a big robot with a very small head. And the head is constantly screaming and surprised. Okay, we take these two. And we put them on this side. And there are no more. Interesting. They ran out of space? Weird. And 166. Okay, that's kind of weird. We need these two. Oh, they were hiding here. I had not seen them. They were over there. We're good. I was worried that these parts for the other side, they were not available, but yeah, they were. Okay, so there. And there. That looks pretty cool. You see? This. Now we do the same thing on this side. Connect that. Right. Are you doing the full build? Not today. We're doing like 4 bags today and 4 bags next Saturday. Okay, now we do that. These ones are extra. We need to insert this here. Like in this session, we managed to build the legs and the come on. Why are you not getting in there? Oh crap. Something fell, sorry. I had to use a little bit of excessive force here. Oh, so stupid. This build is bigger than it looks. It is. This got rotated and I didn't even notice. That's why it was not entering properly. There you go. Jesus Christ, I keep messing up. 1 second. 1 second. You see, I put the leg. I put the leg rotated. Now we are talking. And now we put this one. This is actually a pretty big robot. Check this out. This is what we managed to do with 4 bags in one stream. The base, the legs, and the hip area. And this is already covering my entire workspace. So in the next one, we're gonna have to just keep building in this direction. I wonder if I have somewhere to display this guy. Is going to be really tall. Slenderman, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to display it on my display case. If it is this tall. Luckily, it seems like the torso is kind of stubby, you know? Like, judging by this image, if you look from here to here, it's like the same from here to here. So I'm guessing it's actually maybe let's say the same. Probably going to be this much taller. Like same distance from here to here. Something like that. Because natural proportions it would be like this, but no, it's kind of stubby, you know. It has long ballerina legs, but this part is kind of shorter. So yeah, we might yet fit it inside of my display case. Huh, weird. Okay, I'm going to store this one inside. Yeah. So yeah, that was part 1 of the K-2SO security droid. I believe they called it queso in the movie, which stands as translates as cheese in Spanish. So we're going to be checking that. I'm going to be checking that out because I probably mispronouncing his name throughout this entire stream. So I'm going to go into YouTube and check out how they really named this guy. But yeah, next Saturday we will be finishing this Lego figure. And remember, tomorrow, or rather later tonight, you get episode 10 of The Sands of Blake Manor. And maybe there will be like an Atari video, I don't know. And on Monday, a new episode of Resident Evil Requiem. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. That's it for now. See you next time.